Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cory Kromray. I wanted to talk to you today about overcoming adversity and obstacles in your life. Now, you know we all face them. We face obstacles every day. Tragedies occur in our life. Life happens, basically. Or you could say, like my good friend Orrin Woodward, doo-doo occurs, right? But the thing is that we all have the ability to overcome these obstacles if we keep our eye on the prize, okay? The biggest thing that I look at in life when, people complain or people whine about things, hey, I do it too. I'm not going to tell you that I'm any different. There's a lot of times where I beat myself up a little times and where I got to slap myself in the face and say, what are you doing? Why are you even thinking this way right now? Because it's just not necessary. When you look at all the people that have overcome adversity and overcome obstacles and struggles in their life, one of the stories that really comes to mind is Clay Dyer. You might not know Clay Dyer, or a lot of you fishermen out there probably definitely know who Clay Dyer is. Clay Dyer is actually one of the best bass fishermen in the world. A professional bass fisherman, that's like the elite of fishing, okay? But the thing about Clay Dyer is he was born with no legs and no arms. Like literally, no legs, no arms. He has his right arm basically to the elbow. He's got a nub, okay? And it is so amazing to watch this guy compete in these tournaments. I mean, I'm talking, he ties the lures on himself, he drives the boats by himself, he casts a rod by himself, and he just figured out how to overcome these obstacles. He wanted to be a professional fisherman. That's what he wanted to do. He caught his first fish when he was, 5, 6, 7 years old off his parents' dock, and he just decided that that's the path that he wanted to take in life. And he just dedicated his life to it 100%. Learned how to tie the lures on with his tongue by bouncing the lure up off of his nub, and he casts the pole, tethers the line as it's going out of the spool with his lip, holds the rod in between his shoulder and his cheek, and casts it. I mean, it is an absolutely amazing. I'm actually going to put a link to the video for Clay Dyer down below on this one so you can actually watch the story of him. I mean, it is amazing. He's an amazing man of God. He's a motivational and inspirational speaker. Plays football, plays basketball. I mean, he doesn't let his obstacles stop him from doing anything. One of the biggest things that I love about Clay Dyer, he said, I realized in my life that God doesn't make mistakes. I think it was something that his dad told me. He was going through these struggles of, why does this have to happen to me? Why me? Why can't I just, be a normal kid? And I think it was his dad that just told him, Clay, God doesn't make mistakes. And if you look at him today, I mean, he's as happy as can be, professional bass fisherman, doing what he loves every day on a daily basis because he didn't let adversity or he didn't let the obstacle and the struggle knock him down. He said, this is who I am, I got to deal with it, and I got to move forward and make the best of what God made me to be. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to challenge you to do that today. Maybe there's some things that you've wanted to accomplish in your life, but you just let that fear, that terror barrier prevent you from doing something different. I always tell people all the time that if you want to do something different, if you can see yourself in your mind becoming that person, and then when you try to maybe take the step toward it, maybe there's a little fear there that prevents you from moving forward and actually makes you take a couple steps backward. I'm going to tell you right now, that's nothing but fear, okay? The devil instills fear into all of us. Okay, but are you going to drift through life, or are you going to think and become what you're destined to be? There's nothing that separates you from me or anybody else out there. For anything is possible to anyone. I'm telling you, if you believe. All things are possible. Mark 9:23 in the Bible. All things are possible. Not small things, okay? Not big things. All things are possible for those who believe. So I'm going to challenge you today to believe in yourself. Take a leap of faith. Do something different. If you're not doing what you love, go do what you love. And I promise you, your life and everything, it will come together. You will pursue happiness when you're pursuing what you love. Okay? And when you can find your purpose in life, where your economic engine meets what can you be the very best in the world at? Tied into what you're passionate about, that's where you'll find your purpose. And when you find your purpose, you're pursuing happiness. And I believe that in this country, we have the ability to do that. Not only do we have the ability to do that, but we need to do that because we are in desperate time right now for leadership in this country. So I'm going to challenge you. Think differently. Think outside the box, okay? You've heard it before. If you're not doing what you love, go do what you love. And if you haven't been called upon to lead yet, start thinking about it. Start learning. Start educating yourself on a daily basis. Start learning new information. Don't just drift through life with your blinders on. I'm telling you, the other side is so much better. So ladies and gentlemen, I enjoyed sharing with you today. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We'll see you again soon. God bless.